Earlier this year, I decided to spend a month living in Hubei province's famous Wudang Mountains. Noted for Taoist monasteries, temples, and as the birthplace of the internal martial art Tai Chi, the mountains hold a special place in Chinese history and culture. The school I stayed in, ran by Master Chen Shiyu, a leading figure in the Wudang martial arts, is located in a tiny farming village in the mountains. In this video, we will have a look around the village, temple, and the school. Hi guys, welcome back. As some of you probably know, I'm living in the Wudang Mountains at the moment. I've been here for a couple of weeks now, and I'm just coming back from a walk, so had the camera with me, thought I'd show you a little bit around the village that I'm living in. I'm just walking into it now. It's a tiny little place, but it's quite cute, and I'll show you around the place I'm learning as well, the place I'm staying. Right, let's go. So it's a bit of a new experience for me, this, I think. I've been through a lot of villages in China, maybe on my bike and stuff, stop for food and things. I've never lived in one, and nowhere like this place. It's so tiny, and obviously it's quite high up in the mountains. It's pretty special actually. I've enjoyed every minute so far, to be honest. Time is going fast though, unfortunately. Anyway, I'm just coming into the village now. I'll give you a little look around. Obviously, to be honest, almost everyone who lives here are kind of elderly, so I don't want to stick a camera in someone's face too much. But everyone's very friendly and lovely. But I'll see what I can film. Okay, let's go. So the village just sits in a tiny little valley. I'm just at the top of that now, and all the bottom is the farmland, and just over there you can see that's the school that I'm staying in, Wudang, and you also see there's a huge crane there. That's because they're actually trying to fix up the temple, which is a ruin. I'll show you that a little bit later. Anyway, let's go down a little bit. I'm going to go slowly here because these steps are treacherous and I don't want to fall. Although it would make a good part of a film, I believe, if I did fall. But my Tai Chi skills will stop me from falling, I'm sure. Anyway, before I show you around the school I'm in, let me take you up to the temple first, just on the top of the hill. It's only a short walk, about 2 minutes. It's nice. It's a ruin, but it's full of history. I'm not sure what they're going to do with it. Like I said, there's this huge crane behind me, so they are planning on rebuilding it or renovating it or something. But actually I think it's quite beautiful as it is. Anyway, let's have a look. the secret side entrance. So this is Huilongguan, and there's not much left of it, to be honest, but it's lovely. And we train up here sometimes in the morning because the sun here in the morning is amazing. It's a wonderful place to just get up and do some exercise. Very special feeling. It's very different from training back down in the schoolyard. As you can see, there is some work. I don't think they're actually doing anything on it, to be honest. No one's been working on it since I've been here, certainly. And apparently they came a while ago, set some scaffolding up, put a crane up, and nothing really has happened yet. Who knows? There's the remains of what were 4 pillars on either corner of here, and then this huge lump of rock, which I imagine back in the day will have had statues of Xuanwu, probably, who is the very important god, deity in Taoist belief and Chinese folk religion, and is kind of like the god of these mountains. Basically all the temples are dedicated to Xuanwu. I'll be honest, I don't know a lot about the history of Huilongguan, and it's been I've been searching and trying to read, and it's quite difficult to find much information, to be honest. It's Ming Dynasty though, like most of the temples on Wudang. There are some that were earlier, but the vast majority of the building was done under the Yongle Emperor, I believe, who believed that, you know, Xuanwu, very powerful god in Taoism, had helped him in his wars. So he built all these temples in honor of that upon Wudang. So there's all this stuff just lying around. Old tablets, which I'm not sure if you can make it out there, are all carved beautifully. But obviously I'm sure the weather and the rain is not going to do them much good just sitting out here. So obviously all the mountains in the background are the Wudang Mountains. It's very misty today though. Misty mountain hop for those Led Zeppelin fans out there. But right at the back, if you can just about make it out, the highest peak over there is the highest peak in the Wudang Mountains. It's the Golden Summit, it's called. It's closed at the moment to get to the very top, but you can get most of the way. Nice place. I went there a few years ago. Very beautiful. And that is basically all there is to Huilongguan. I like it though. I hope they just kind of keep it like this, to be honest, but not my decision, is it? Right, anyway, let's get back down into the village and I'll show you around the school a little bit. So this is the school. There you are, that's the name. So we sometimes train out here in the yard. It's afternoon break at the moment, so a lot of people are probably asleep or resting or doing whatever they do. Although there were only a handful of students during my stay, the school can accommodate around 30, and in summer months is usually full. There are several places to train within the school: the front yard, backyard, and an indoor hall for those rainy days in the mountains. The school has a number of quiet spots, and during my time here, I felt very much at peace. All meals are eaten in the dining room, and the dining room is truly the heart of the school. In winter, it's also the best place to stay warm. The cats apparently know this too. Alright guys, that's about all for this video. I hope it gave you a decent idea of the place that I'm living in, up here in Wudang Mountains. A place that I'm very much falling in love with, to be honest. But until next time, stay safe, take care, and all the best. Bye bye.
这个袖子在这儿。